Hello guys, how are you doing? Today I'm going to be talking about why you're not finding a product when you're trying to find one to launch on Amazon FBA, okay? So anyone who's in my Facebook group, they'll know that I just launched a new poll just to ask what's the most struggling thing that you're finding with Amazon, so I can bring it to the channel and hopefully give a brief oversight of that topic and why it's not going so well for you. So many people reached out to me after I did that poll saying I can't find a product research is so hard, Jungle Scout doesn't work, this doesn't work, I've tried all the methods that people have taught me. In this video I'm just going to demyth all of that and why you're not finding a product in the UK and what you have to do in the UK that nobody else tells you. But before we get into all of that, and you're going to want to watch this video guys, it's going to help you in the UK, and if you don't understand this, I don't think you're going to find a product. So definitely stay to the end of this video because you're going to learn so much. I'm actually going to give you real content that not many very other people do. They just going to talk a lot of shit. So going to give you some real content in this video. But before we get into that, I firstly just want to say thank you to everyone who's been joining the course and enjoying it and learning so much. So far the success and all the reviews have been outstanding. I'm going to get a few testimonials to the channel soon, hopefully do some interviews, because the course comparisons between this course and other courses have just been absolutely amazing. I couldn't have asked for anything more, so extremely grateful for that. And secondly, I have got a new HD webcam that I'm recording this on. I'll just show you a quick difference of the different types of camera, what I used to use and what I use now immediately. So have a look and check that out. So here it is guys, this is the webcam I was using, or just the camera on the computer. Obviously not very good, it's all yellow, it's all pixelated, it's not great. So I hope you guys appreciate all the upgrades I'm bringing to the channel, trying to give you the best content possible. Just giving you so much information and trying to make it look as good as possible, so it's just easier to learn from. So hope you enjoy this little comparison here. Let's get straight into the video and see why we're not finding products in the UK. So guys, over the next couple of videos, you're going to hear me go really in depth on product research and these kind of things, because as I've said, a lot of you find it the hardest part is Amazon FBA, and there's things you need to know because we're in the UK that don't apply to anywhere else, like the US in general. And that's why I'm really focusing on the wars. The things that work in the US don't work in the UK, and we need to understand that, okay? Obviously, this is why in my course, the product research section is the biggest of any course. Please go compare every section of my course to any other course. I'm pretty sure every section is bigger, but especially the product research section, there's so much emphasis on being able to find a product, because that is the most important stage. If your product isn't very good and you've chosen the wrong product, I'll give you £1,000 to make a perfect listing. You can spend thousands of pounds on PPC and Facebook ads and landing pages. If you've got a shit product there's no demand for, don't care what you do with the rest of it. The product is so important in succeeding. It is the most important thing, because if you choose a bad product, nothing else matters, okay? So we need to make sure we get the right one. So I'm sure many of you have searched on YouTube, find products on Amazon, Jungle Scout search criteria. Everyone's giving their 2 cents about search this, use this criteria, do it this way, do it that way. They are in the US, okay? And if you hear a UK seller talking about that, probably not going to work for you, to be honest, okay? I'm not going to try and lie to you guys and tell you it's easy to find a product. It can take you weeks. It probably will take you weeks. You're not going to search Jungle Scout and find a product straight away like everyone shows you. They are bullshitting, okay? It's going to probably take you weeks. That's the cold hard truth of it. It will take you a while. It won't be easy. You'll go through hundreds of products. You're not going to find one straight away. This is what I'm about, is not just lying to you guys. I want to give you the honest opinion of Amazon FBA and how it's going to go. So using a set formula is not going to work. There is no set criteria, okay? Less than 25 reviews, or 50 reviews for the top 15 sellers, 500 sales plus, less than 2 to 3 pounds in weight. Good luck finding a product in the UK. You can go ahead and leave my group now, because if that's your goal, try and find a product, I have no faith that you're going to find a product, honestly, and it's just you're just beyond help. So if you want to actually learn how to find a product, subscribe to this channel and turn your post notifications on, and just check all the resources I put out, okay? So doing that for the UK, it may well work in the US. In the UK, you've got a shooter's chance. I very, very much doubt it, okay? It's highly, highly unlikely to find a product like that in the UK. If you want to find a product in the UK, of course you can use those search criteria, but how I would use it is I would use that search criteria for sure, and then tomorrow I might search 300 sales and 300 reviews or less. then the next day I might search 100 reviews or less and 200 sales per month or more. You know, you've got to really play around with it. There is no set criteria. Literally, I want you guys to, if by the end of this video, I would love everyone on here to go absolutely fucking crazy with their search criteria, okay? Set it for 300 reviews and less. Set the minimum product sales to 300 plus, and the next day set it to 200 plus. Then the next day set it to 500 plus. Then the reviews, do it 150 or less, do it 200 or less, do it 600 or less. Honestly, you need to spice up and play with it. Number one, by doing this, you're going to find products no one else is going to find because they don't know what they're doing and they're searching normal search criteria, okay? And like secondly, just searching one criteria, everyone's going to find the same products, okay? And especially in the UK, you're probably not going to find products by searching one search criteria. I'm not saying by doing what I'm saying now is going to find you a product, because in all likelihood, it's probably not. And this is the main focus of this video, is what we need to do with our products as a seller, okay? Because in all honesty, you're not going to find a product in the UK that you can just go ahead and launch as is and do well, in my opinion. I just don't think it works here, okay? I think the UK market is the best one to launch in, don't get me wrong, but I don't believe you're going to find a product with perfect search criteria that you can launch straight away as is without doing anything, okay? As sellers in the UK, if we want to find products, we need to be able to look at the product, and this is the key thing here, guys. We need to be able to look at it and know what we can do with that product, okay? And this links back to my last video where I'm talking about we need to look at a product and think, okay, how can I differentiate this? How can I bundle it? How can I improve it? How can I make my listing better? How can I be better and different from my competition? We're not going to get amazing products here in the UK, in my opinion. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's very unlikely. I don't know anyone who's just found a great product and gone ahead and launched it, okay? And obviously, I know thousands of people who do Amazon FBA in the group. None of them have done that, okay? So I think I have a pretty big foundation to stand on when saying that you need to be able to know what you can do with a product. We need to be able to compromise, okay? We need to find a product that maybe has higher competition than we're comfortable with. It might have lower sales than we're comfortable with. It might have, like, not the perfect criteria, but if we look at that product and we think, okay, I know this product is a bit more competitive than everyone else is saying to look for, or I know it's a bit more heavy than everyone else is saying, I know it has a bit less sales than everyone else is saying, but I know in my abilities that I can differentiate this product this way, I can bundle it with this, I can make an outstanding even listing by doing this, and it will make this product from an average product to a good product, okay? Like I said, we're not going to find amazing products, in my opinion. So we need to find the good products, of which there are hundreds and thousands of thousands, and put our spin on it and know what we can do to make it a good product. And that is the absolute key to finding a product in the UK, is looking at a product. And I know so many of you find products because you always share them in the group, so I know people are finding them, and you always get criticised that this is wrong, this is wrong. That's fine. We in the UK can find loads of good products, but to be able to launch a product, we need to be able to know, what can I do with this okay product to make it a good product to launch? We cannot sell a generic product. We need to do something with it, because that's just where we are right now. That's the cold hard truth of the market we're going into. We're not going to find a good product off the bat. We need to find loads of products, and we need to know what we can do, okay? Be confident in your abilities and think outside the box. I just want to share some insight onto my product, okay? So I've rounded these reviews up or down, or added 6 or taken 15, just not to give you guys the exact reviews of my product. But if I search my product on Jungle Scout Chrome extension, and I bring up obviously the Chrome extension itself, I look at the reviews. This is how it looks like for the top 10 sellers. 1,400, 100, 330, 220, 70, 80, 630, almost 100, 230, 50. It's pretty competitive, okay? But I know I can differentiate my product. I can bundle my product. I know my listing is outstanding. I know it's better than everyone else. I have bought my competition's products. I have looked at them and I've seen, I like this, I don't like that. I can make this better, I can differentiate this, I can bundle that with that. And I put that product in the market, and now it's different and it's better and it's improved on everybody else's, and it's bundled with something else. These top 10 people here are as good as dead to me. Their product is generic. I'm selling something different. They're not my competition, okay? If all of these people dropped their price by £10 tomorrow, honestly couldn't give the slightest shit, because my product is different. It's not the same, it's differentiated, it's bundled, it's completely different to theirs. They are not my competition, and that is how I've been able to rank among them, obviously with like advanced PPC methodologies and all the advertising that I obviously teach in the course. There's obviously more that goes into it, but you need to understand what you can do with the product, so that when first looking at this product here, I might have thought it's a bit competitive, but then I know I can do this and this and this, and now I'm being able to rank on the first page among the top sellers and outsell all of them, because I know what I could do with that product to make it a good product, even if it wasn't that in the first place, okay? So we need to be able to stand out from our competition, and that is the key to succeeding in the UK, is looking at a product. And I know I've already said this, but it's so key. Looking at a product that isn't maybe great, there's maybe some flaws, and knowing what you can do with it to make it a good product to launch, okay? And that is the only way, in my opinion, you're going to be able to find a product in the UK that's good to launch, that isn't going to take you months to try and find, okay? So you need to understand that. You need to look at products in that perspective, okay? I don't see anyone else talking about this. I'm trying to give you as much value as I can here, guys. Obviously, if you want to know like the full 9 yards of how to do this, I go into like so much more detail in the course, but I'm giving you as much as I can here, and I hope you're appreciating like all the content I'm trying to put out, real value. So please leave a comment below what you thought of this video. The responses from the last video were absolutely outstanding, meant so much to me, and that's why I'm trying to give you more content. It's one of the responses that I got from that. So there's so much more to come on product research and these kind of things, just giving you an overview of my opinion and what I think you can do to find the best products in the UK. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Please let me know below. Like I said, it means so much, and it gives you the motivation to give a little bit more information than anyone else is doing, okay? So leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel, and turn those post notifications on so you know when I'm bringing out a new video that you're really going to want to see it, just so you don't miss it and you get to see it as soon as possible, so you can find a product to launch as fast as you possibly can. So hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one.